Hello everyone, Bobo the Vulture here, and this is Let's Play F1 Manager 22. This is... qualifying is now, everyone, and our guys are pretty confident in their cars, and they're pretty confident in the track, they're pretty confident in their parts knowledge. The parts that they know are kind of slow parts, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, see? 81, 90, 89, 91% confidence. Considering I'm not the most pro at everything here, that feels like it's a pretty good setup for these guys. And they automatically equip soft compounds and set the run plan for one flying lap because that's what you do. It would make really no sense to do anything else in qualifying. You would only, there would be no way that there's no situation wherein you want to get a slower lap in qualifying. There just ain't. So this is where we want things to be. This is the highest confidence setup. Just double check. That is his highest confidence setup. He finds all of those things optimal. Well, he finds corner and traction optimal. I'm not going to mess with anything else beyond that because I don't want to mess with their bonuses. So let's start the quali. We'll manage it.
Radio check. Copy, radio check.
Let's let Latifi go out and set a marker, huh? There's no reason to waste time. Trip is normal. I'll go ahead and send Albon out in a minute here, but let's take a look at the onboard from Latifi's perspective. Oh, let me take a look at the map real quick to make sure nobody else is going out on a flyer yet. Yeah, nobody else just yet, so. You see Latifi warming up his tires there. But you can see, well, I mean, I don't know if it's immediately evident to somebody who doesn't watch races a bunch, but you can get the old school sense of this track based off of the fact that it has runoff, so it is not a street circuit. They're not just driving up against curbs that have sidewalks or against jersey walls that are protecting buildings or whatever immediately, but there's not a massive amount of runoff that sort of newer regulations and safety would have put in place. So it's sort of a little bit tight, comfortably so. Here we come. We're about to start a flying lap. All right, we're past the line. We're on the clock. Tell us what we're doing. Back to the center so we can see. Oh, really? That asshole. We got fucking. Who's that? Verstappen or Perez out on their outlap? Getting in the way of my qualifier. You mother. Look at that. That totally, like, we caught up to him at the apex of a corner. There's no way that he's on his fast lap. Guy needed to just jump up and get out of the track. Mad now. Let's see how Albon's doing. 118.494. Without traffic, we could have gotten a bit better than that, I think. We'll see how much better Albon is. See, this is the corner where he got held up. Another car's run wide. Got it. Karma's a bitch, huh? See, that's the way you get out of the way for somebody on hot lap. See how much faster we do. Okay. Little less than half a second better. Yeah, so let's reconfigure. There's plenty of life on those tires. We'll just send him back out on those again. Reconfigure Latifi the same way. Keep using those. Confirm. It's going to be a low traffic time. Just in front of Gasly. Now might be a good time to send TV out. Just looking at the map. Yuki Tsunoda locked up. His quad is one of his fast laps. It's starting to get wet out there. It looks a little cloudy. It's not supposed to rain today. I know, guys. I'm sorry. Damn, all of my money was on board that car. On board.
I made a mistake.
I should never have gotten into this career. Careful of making mistakes. Alright, so his previous fast lap will probably be his fast lap. Yeah, he locked. Yeah, this is not going to be a faster qualifying lap for him. They still have life in them. Let's send him out for one more. I think we can get Albon in for one more. Ricardo's running wide. That ain't no good. This show ain't no good. It's not too bad, actually. So let's send Latifi out. I think in 4 minutes he can make his way around the track to start with a final flyer. Just how guys normally do. Yeah, you see everybody sort of emptying out here now to try and make their last attempt. Alright, so that's the checkered flag end of session, but everybody is out. Oh, did we not make it around in 4 minutes? Joe ran wide. Or did he run narrow? Like he cut. But maybe that's not the corner they were talking about. That was just him being messed up after the. Take a look at the map view here. I guess Albon didn't make it. He's not back yet. So maybe I did not give them enough time. Hardly matters. Both drivers were eliminated. And their qualifying positions are about what you would expect. 20th and 18th. God. So what is the grid penalty Cassidy's going to get? Or does this reflect that? I can't imagine. You see Sonoda's all the way down here. Alright, we're all in about the range that we anticipated.
Welcome to race day. And before we get down to it, last-minute checks are being made.
Last-minute checks are being written that our bodies can't cash.
Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. Aston Martin were on target for qualifying. Now it's up to them to defy expectations for the race itself. And the race will be taking place under blue skies. That means the teams should be able to apply their strategies without any added complications.
And seeing it all come together is sure to be a thrill. An exciting race ahead for us here at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
Alright. So we have made it to race day, everybody. Time for the race. Is it? Well, we need to figure out our race strategy first. I could send them out this way because they do not require a strategy. But, yeah, we're not going to make any adjustments to the parts. No, I'm not going to swap in Aiken. So this is... Let's send you out on the Aiken. Send you out on mediums, see what you can do. If you are able to have the better pace of Albon, I'll probably put Albon on the slightly more aggressive, do softs at the end strategy. See if being on mediums instead of hards at the beginning of the race will give him any advantage over that Stroll. Basically, yeah, we'll just see how they manage. In theory, Latifi should be faster at the beginning of the race than Albon is, all other things being equal, but the drivers are not being equal, their starting positions are not being equal, so we'll see, I guess, is what it all boils down to.
It's bright and sunny as the drivers line up on the grid. Here we have Alexander Albon. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. And looking at the second Williams car. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. Everything's been building to this. All eyes are on the race here at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And it's lights out. And away we go!
Take up any spot at the beginning? Sure can't. Well, hang on a minute here. Medium tires are having an impact. They're in the impact zone. Nice work, Latifi. See, Albon's trying to make a move on... Alright, we'll watch this just because how many times do we get to watch it? Rare thing of beauty. And away they go. Yeah! Good here, guys. Early stages of the race. Able to keep up with Vettel here. Guys are starting to settle out with their own little spaces here. Still are super sexual, but Alon seems to have more of a bubble both in front of him and behind him than Latifi has to Stroll. So far, so good.
DRS enabled.
Alright, so around this time, I'm going to be able to start using DRS and passing. That may hurt Latifi, because I'm not sure we are in Albon is in the DRS zone for Vettel, but I'm very sure that Latifi is now, if Latifi is in the DRS zone for Albon, he might be able to use that. Why don't you be aggressive, be aggressive.
Through all corners. Yep, copy.
Get a little aggressive too.
So heads down, focus.
Copy.
We're looking at world champion drivers here, so. Alright, so we're not gaining ground on Vettel really. Vettel is sort of starting to stroll away. And Latifi seems to be, yeah, he's already gone by Albon. Yeah, Stroll's already getting by Latifi here. So, might be able to, let's see here. Give me the information on this. Stroll will their cornering speed will be reduced, resulting in higher lap times. Well, right now I feel like Latifi's not going to get very much done other than holding up Stroll, which is a terrible thing to say, but I think that's where we are. So, go back to the car. Got it, Captain. Let's see what defensive Lance Stroll is like, or defensive Nicholas Latifi is like. Watch this from 2x speed. Sort of There's sort of little things that you can do, and the sunlight effects here, guys. This is where you're getting some of your graphical improvements. Well, he's in the DRS zone. Hup! We chop a block it across him, and he got around us anyway. So, boo hiss. Okay, you can stop the cars holding. You're holding back. There's no holding you back. One of the guys there looked to me for all the world like
He's overtake. He's overtake.
Copy.
there we go. Let's see where Albon is. Albon's just off sort of doing his own race at his own pace here, so I'll leave him to that. Because, yeah, he's not got the pace of Vettel, but he's just fine in terms of Stroll. Meanwhile, Latifi is here to have a battle. And he's still going to be within, like, DRS zone, isn't he? Honestly, if these guys just have a big back and forth super braking fest with each other, then that's both going to be exciting to watch and could earn some driver points. Yeah, look at that, motherfuckers!
You're doing good.
Good. Now let's go down and tell them to hold the car behind. If I just make these two just have a just dance around the entire race, it'll be good for Latifi in terms of points. Successful blocks, successful passes. Plus, it'll give these guys a heart attack. Yeah! No! Yeah! No! They're gonna be like the Zodiac Men. I can watch the gap with Albon, but clearly Stroll and Latifi is the fight that we have to concern ourselves with right now. He's gonna try and go around here again because he's got his the DRS. When I say DRS, I'm talking about the drag reduction system. It's the little, you'll see the little wing go, the rear wing, like there's just the main flap in the middle of it. It'll just flip open, which reduces drag reduction system on these little straightaway sections. But they have it plonked back into the downward position for the rest of any lap. So these guys are going to have a great duel, but they're going to be nowhere near anybody else for the rest of the race. Let's take a look here. He's gotten cleanly around. Let's tell. Don't have to hold back the cars behind. Also, let's get back on that overtake button. And try to immediately get back on him. You see how good he's doing? These two are just going to hound each other for the rest of the time. You guys are watching an intense battle for last position. Like that, apparently the F1 commentators don't even grasp this point. They're just like, look, we see what they're doing. Whatever. Now we can go to the rear view here and see if our DRS opens up. So we get to a straight section here. Boink, there it goes. And this is the part where we make our way around him. Nope, not quite. Not this time. Oof! Look at all these joustlings he's doing, though. Albon's tires are at 86. So we keep monitoring everything else that's going on. Brake temperatures are slightly elevated because, you know, we have them pushing the pace. It looks like Albon is starting to make his way away. Wait a second. Wait a second. What? What? That is a clean overtake. All right, so immediately go back to being an asshole. And actually going to need to go back to harvest mode because you're starting to run out of battery. It's about to immediately be overtaken again. These guys are going to like have beef. Time for everybody to go crazy. We just won the race! Wait, Stroll was the only other guy, right? He doesn't quite have him. Like he's going to in the next straight. We're spending all our time trying to get battery charged up again. And we are ultimately having slower lap times because we're driving defensively. Alright, Stroll gonna take it here. Yeah. Latifi overtakes Stroll. Stroll overtakes Latifi. Latifi overtakes Stroll. It feels like slow motion when you're watching it at regular speed again. Did somebody back there actually say every single? Alright. Now let's go keep an eye on Latifi's battery. When it's charged up again, we can go back onto a neutral strategy until we get close again. Then it'll be time to try and do our overtakes. Just to be sure again. Yep, Vettel is... Yeah, we're 3.5 seconds behind Vettel. Everybody in the back is sort of just running in their own little way. Okay, ERS is fully charged. Let's change that to neutral and get back. We can see if using neutral we can get that gap back. I think it needs to be within certainly within a second or so before you can actually use it for.
Okay, there's a big crash.
Copy.
Okay, big crash is going to be yellow flag.
Yellow ahead, yellow ahead. Okay.
Carlos Sainz. What happened to our sportscasters? What happened to Crofty and Karoon? Yeah, that looks like it's going to put Sainz out of the race. Don't know if it will, but it certainly looks like it. Oh, we made it back to the pit. That is back out on the track. Okay. All right, so we're losing ground to Stroll. So I'm going to have Latifi go back into defensive mode here. See if we can slow down, guys. These are guys. Sonoda, Schumacher might be guys that we'd be competing directly against. Although really, it's Stroll and Vettel. If we could beat Vettel in one of these, that would be something. No, we're probably not ready to hold back yet. We're getting close, because he'll get down to within like a second. Yeah, that's when we need to look at. Pulling back the cars behind. Alright, so you can see it did give us a little bit more of a gap on them, but not much. So we'll go back here and go back to your regular pacing. So no to overtake Latifi. Sure did. Guessing Mick Schumacher probably just came along. Nope. I mean, just. Oh my god. Boy, that doesn't sound like her going, no! And yet that was the voice we heard. Enter the pit window for our strategy. I hear ya. How are your tires? You're still doing just fine on your tires. Where's Albon? Albon again running pretty well in the clear to everybody. Stroll already pitted, so I don't think he lost enough pace on him. I don't think we have enough room gap back to him for us to be able to get in and out of the pits, do our pit stop, and still come out in front of him. That'd be a thing that we could try and do, leapfrog with the pits here, but I don't think a gap of actually 13 seconds back we might be able to. No, I'm going to leave him out until the optimal time. because he's not losing and gaining that much time. Yeah, so this is the optimal time. We're going in the same time as Vettel is. So going on to the planned hard compound. Hit this lap.
And box, box.
Box, box.
Ooh, shoot, we came out ahead of Vettel. He's going to be getting those tires up to temp, so we should be okay. This would be an opportunity to keep him behind us. That would give Albon a little more time to run freely higher up. That's a big thinking point to make here. I'm going to think about whether or not I need to cancel that lap, see if I can stretch out his first stint just a little bit, just to screw with Vettel. You can leave your opinions, but I'll probably already completed the race by the time I see them. But this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play F1 Manager 22. Thanks very much for watching, guys. When we come back, strategy excitement.